Alito Chimachukma, this is Chief Steve coming at y'all with another episode of True Story. We got a really interesting one for you guys today, but before we get into it, make sure you guys like and hype this video up, comment in the comment section, get really interactive, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. So whenever I drop these bombs, you'll be the first ones to grab them. Now, without further ado, let's get into it.
Here locally at Portland State University, they have the Indigenous Nations faculty, right? That's what they call them. And out of the three senior faculty are all pretendians.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. Would you mind repeating that, please?
Yeah, the three senior faculty at Portland State, the Indigenous Nations faculty, they're all pretendians. Yeah, we have.
They're all pretending to be Indians.
Yeah, Grace Dillon, she's a fake Ojibwe woman. She claims to be Ojibwe Métis. She created the Indigenous Futurisms sort of tagline, which she ripped off, I guess, from Black Futurism. And her family have no Native ancestry at all.
No Native ancestry.
Their only connection to people of color is they used to own W.E.B. Du Bois's family. Yeah, the B in W is Burkhart, which is her ancestors who lived in New York State.
So she's a fraud at Portland State.
Yes, and then
she's in the Native. Can someone get the dog? Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so please.
Yeah, so getting back to Portland State, so I mentioned we had Grace Dillon, and then the other one is a man named Ted Van Alst. And he is the head of department. He used to be
he's the head of the department at Portland State.
I think he's now been kind of switched over to a slightly different title. But before he came from Yale, he ran the Native Studies program at Yale before that, and he claimed Lakota, and then now he's switched to like some sort of kind of a fake Ojibwe tribe in Michigan. And his daughter, this is intergenerational. So his daughter's already getting her PhD as a Lakota woman. Yeah. So the question is now that, because we did this tree and we proved that he has no Lakota ancestry whatsoever.
We know that. That's a fact.
Yes, none at all. And so now here he's switching, right? He's making moves. He's joined some kind of fake tribe in Michigan, when you just pay $5 to when you're in, type of thing. And but his daughter is still like pursuing a full blown Lakota sort of, a Lakota woman. I'm an anthropologist. I'm a Lakota woman, and she's in her PhD program now. And I don't know if she's ever going to switch over to what the tribe her dad is now. I mean, it's shocking when the kids who are born into it continue to fight for the fake identity.
Who's the third fraud at Portland State?
So the third fraud is Judy Blue Horse Skelton, who claims to be Nez Perce and other things, and we did her tree and no Native ancestry.
No Native ancestry. And we know this.
Yeah. So we built their trees out. We looked at the lives of all of their ancestors, and we were able to also trace their ancestors back to Europe. And of course, we built out the trees to include their non-direct ancestors to see if any of them were identifying as Indian. So when you build a tree out to like 4,000 people, you keep looking to see, well, is someone identifying as Indian? And like I mentioned, like that one ancestor may have decided, I'm not going to go on the Trail of Tears. I'm going to stay here with my white, in-laws, and goodbye. You guys head on out. Hopefully you survive. Okay. It'd be like as if you were Jewish and you decide not to go to Auschwitz and send your family ahead of you, and hang out with your Nazi in-laws. It's sort of like that. You're staying behind. When they stayed behind, they also had to basically give up their native citizenship. But yeah, so it's just not. We just keep finding more white people.
So back to y'all Siberians. Why you don't have over 5,000 patents like we do? We have over 5,000 patents in America alone. Everything that y'all use today, we created. The alcohol that y'all use, we created that too. The motherfucking ironing board, the locks, the bathtub, the toilet, shit, everything, the phone, everything that y'all use, y'all got us to thank for it. So how you the American Indians? You ain't create shit. You ain't create you don't got no patents. You don't got no patents of nothing you created. All these buildings out here, we built that shit. The White House, we built that shit too.
What I know and what I've heard and just what I've seen is that the GOV is trying to say that birthright citizenships of Native Americans isn't a real thing. That we were not here, and so it's not our right just to be a citizen of America because, now I'm hearing, because we actually came from Siberia and we weren't always here. So that's what I'm getting at, is that there's a lot of different places I've heard in right now. Up north, people's reservations are getting split in half and some are being sent to Canada. How is that possible? I don't really know. The Siberia thing, I don't know. I'm just reading comments and this is what everyone's saying is, we weren't from here. We're not the first ones here. Okay, I wasn't here years and years and years ago, so I can't really tell you, but from, I don't know, just history in itself, I don't know where the hell we're all going to go. So be it. I mean, turn up in Siberia, I guess. You know, all my natives are just going to meet me there. We're going to have a big old party in 49, you know? That's probably what we're going to do.
Native Americans are really getting deported right now.
They're slowly being pushed away from the table. I got the nerve to call us wobbos. I can't hide no more. Y'all took on someone else's identity. Tried to claim something you know nothing about. Now the chickens are coming home to roost. I've been trying to tell everybody. Now we get to see who the real wobbo is. Everybody know that y'all showed up on the scene dead ass last. Trying to use the corporation to get benefits. The benefits that was really supposed to be given to the indigenous people. Like y'all moved in, y'all get to move right back out. It's time to send everybody home that's not indigenous to this land. Yeah, I remember they called us pretendian too. The nerve to call us pretendian. Donald Trump showing y'all who the real pretendians is. Get mad at us. Get mad at him. Get your bottom lip up and have the day you deserve.
The other thing is, I'd like to know how many of these people are even Indians to begin with, because I've looked at them, and I have to tell you something, they don't look like Indians to me. And I've told a couple of them who came into my office, I said, I believe I have more Indian blood in my veins than you have, and I have none. And they laugh. They think it's a joke.
The Navajo Nation says they are looking into reports of its citizens being detained and questioned during immigration raids in Arizona and New Mexico. The raids are part of President Donald Trump's promised crackdown on undocumented and illegal immigrants. The Department of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, is raiding homes and businesses looking for and deporting illegal immigrants. Justin Ahasteen heads the Navajo Nation's Washington office. He says a raid of a business in the Phoenix-Scottsdale area saw one Navajo citizen and potentially 7 more Native Americans detained.
However, once identification was provided, they were released and then they went about their day. That was the one instance that we were tracking. And then there have been other concerns that have been voiced. Again, everything is just unconfirmed at this point. This is nothing new. This has been an issue that's been ongoing for a long time. I mean, we go all the way back to World War II. You know, a lot of our people were mistaken to be Japanese. So I think making sure that there is education and awareness, especially with, again, these custom enforcement agents that are patrolling in areas that have a mixture of not just Latino population, but also Native American population.
Man, get in here, get in here, get in here. This is shocking news. And I'm not talking about ICE detaining these phony Native Americans, right? Or some Mexicans or Filipinos. I'm not talking about that, right? I'm not talking about ICE detaining them. Look what they've been doing secretly since we've been opening up our mouth. Go and take a screenshot. But in case you haven't heard, and you know Getty is on the scene, a significant numbers of Native American tribes, basically over 80% of them, have engaged in disenrollment. Why y'all doing this to yourself? I thought y'all was the real Indians. Why y'all running? Why is y'all getting rid of these people? Huh? Why is y'all running? Don't run that. No, don't run that. And then they call it an enrollment era. An enrollment era. So you removing thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of peoples? No. Over 80% of the tribes. Over 80%. No, what's need to happen is all y'all need to go. Go back to where y'all came from, because tribal identity is theft to the so-called Black Americans, right? And this is what I mean. You see this person came from China, but all of a sudden he's mixed with Native American, right? And white. Or what about this? Russia? But all of a sudden he's an American Indian? He's an American Indian? Really? That's why y'all running? well, run, nigga, run! Because we ain't gonna stop until all y'all is demolished.
Black Americans are the real natives. Did you know that the Choctaw, Cherokee, 5 civilized tribes, and even other smaller tribes tried kicking out all their black members when they discovered they could have casinos that were tax-free? Did you know that? And in fact, if you Google black natives excluded because of casino profits, what you'll find is that even the Google AI overview will tell you the 5 civilized tribes and even smaller tribes excluded black members so that we could not get casino profits. And here's an article for the Philadelphia Tribune talking about how modern day native tribes have been using black laws to block out black members for casino profits so that they don't have to share. And you have the Paw Monkey Indian tribe who have been trying to exclude their black members to keep them from getting casino profits. This shit has been going on for a long time, and now you're seeing the actual reason why. It's the money.
This for entertainment purposes only. So, I don't even know where to start with this one. Because basically, let me say this. We told y'all so. But don't nobody want to listen to us because the whole world was programmed to believe that we were the worst and we were this and we were that and we lie and we steal and we kill and we do this and we do that. And now here it is. Native Americans are being detained by ICE. I can't even be fucking serious right now because this shit is fucking funny. We told y'all. Y'all want to keep saying that y'all are native to this land. No, y'all are Siberians. Y'all come from Siberia. We kept telling y'all this. We kept telling y'all that y'all ancestors paid $5 for y'all to be called Native Americans, for y'all to get the little piece of land that y'all had. I mean, they talking about to the point where there are whole groups of natives just missing. I know everybody gonna be like, oh, you're so mean. How could you think like that? How could y'all think like how y'all did with us? How could y'all treat us like how y'all treat us? Sad to say, we don't give a fuck that they're missing. I don't care. I could give 2 fucks. I really think it's funny because karma is a motherfucker. And that bitch turned around and is biting all you bitches in y'all ass. All you motherfuckers getting y'all ass toe up right now. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, but I could give 2 fucks. When we kept telling y'all to give a fuck about us and treat us right, and when we kept trying to unite with y'all, we kept trying to give y'all the love and kindness that y'all did not accept from us. And now that we don't give a fuck, now that we don't care, now that we showing y'all what it looks like to not really give a fuck, we're showing y'all what it really looks like when we are pissed the fuck off and we're tired. Now y'all see. When we get to that point, bitch, we gonna show y'all what don't give it a fuck looks like. And we don't give a fuck. Y'all better come up out of them reservations and go look for y'all motherfucking people. Because we ain't coming out the house to help y'all. We're not going nowhere. We have nothing to do with that. That's not our business. Unlike y'all, we know how to mind our own business. And that's what the fuck we're gonna do. Mind our own business.
So you mean to tell me that you got so-called Native Americans who are sitting around complaining, talking about their relatives are being deported and they are being misidentified and that they are scared and need to travel around with their tribal IDs with them? And they also said that this not them. These are their cousins that's being deported. Now I got a question. Foundation of Black Americans and Foundation of Black Americans alone. If you ain't a Foundation of Black Americans, this question is not for you. Foundation of Black Americans and Foundation of Black Americans alone. Do Any of y'all got a cousin that could be deported? Any of y'all? Any? I don't speak too fast. Do any of y'all got a cousin that could be deported? Also, correct me if I'm wrong. How can they mistake you or somebody? This reminds me of that Jesus story. When I was little, this is how I knew Christianity was When I was little and I heard that story of Jesus escaping to Egypt, how the hell can you escape and blend in somewhere if none of the people look like you? Didn't make no sense. However, he could run somewhere and blend in if all the people look like him. And also, riddle me this. I seen a comment saying, it'll reach a point to where tribal IDs will not matter no more. History always repeats itself with a broken heart. So I'm guessing that's a Native American that left that comment. But I'm just sitting here thinking. I'm smoking and thinking. I'm sipping and thinking. What did you mean by that? Because history repeating itself for us is still here. Bad or good, no matter which part of history you want to pull. You want to pull our creations, you want to pull out slavery, you want to pull out the way they enslaved us on our own plantation, you want to pull out anything, it's all here. What do you mean by history will repeat itself and your tribal IDs will not matter no more? It's almost like you trying to say, and I'm just trying to put 2 and 2 together because that comment, it was equaling 5. Because it's almost like you're saying that you made a deal with somebody that has crossed you before, and you're at risk of them crossing you again. But I don't know.
Man is a direct descendant of a person who lived in Central Asia about 35 to 40,000 years ago. Wow. And his ancestor is also the ancestor of most Europeans and Native Americans. Wow. He's a man called Niazov, who lives in Kazakhstan.
Are you the same person that did some research I noticed on the internet that says that the Native American people are somehow connected to Central Europe?
Yes, Central Asia.
Central Asia.
Yeah, that was a paper that we published last year.
Okay. That's good to know.
What do you think of that?
And I was looking at a book from people from Central Asia, and I saw my cousin Emmett and Abraham, Auntie Grandma Buggy, and I said, my God, I got family over there in Central Asia. These were the Mongolian people.
Why is my people so in a frenzy about the Native Americans being detained and deported? Help it make sense. I mean, just make it make sense. Our government don't need them anymore. Their purpose has been served. They living on federal subsidized land, not paying taxes, and they getting money from our government. And they not even the original people of this land. They're from Siberia. They came onto our land and they befriended and betrayed our people, sided with the Spaniards, helped conquer our land and enslave our people. And when we was freed from slavery, they were the last ones to free their slaves. They didn't even want to free us. And see, our government knows who the true indigenous people of this land is. And when our people become known as the true indigenous people of this land, all those taxes that our ancestors done paid and that we done paid, they got to get it back to us. So basically, fuck a reparation, we want restoration. Time for a change. Educate yourself. Knowledge is key. Know who you are, know self. Continue to grow and stay woke. Now have a nice day.
Hey y'all, if y'all liking what y'all see, do me a favor, continue to be a star, hit that like button, hype it up too if you have the option. Let the algorithm know that we mean business here in 2026. Also, don't forget to look for Chief Steve on Facebook and Instagram. Chief Steve on Facebook, chiefsteve.yt. on Instagram. We know who you are, and you know who y'all are not. The truth is out. It's time to face it. For years, I've tried not to say anything about it, but things are getting out of hand. I'm tired of all the disrespect. All that we've been doing is telling our truth. And you've been doing nothing but harassing my people. You know who you are. Everyone knows who you are. So stop playing with us. Go through all of my content. I've tried since I started here on YouTube to not spread negativity about you. But here you come with your bullshit, messing with folk who are doing nothing but minding their own indigenous business. Your nations are crumbling and have been crumbling for a while. And that is because they have been built on lies. We are the true foundation of all of this. No, we are more than the foundation. Our story goes deeper than that. We are the root. We don't need your nations. We don't need your approval. We don't need your casinos. And we for damn sure don't need your reservations. You have shown your true colors. And now, the big picture has come in full view. We are not guests on this land. We do not need a reservation. This is not your house. To my people, this is our time. It is the time to proudly proclaim who we truly are. We are the indigenous people of this land. We are the original people of this land. We have been here before, and we've been here before any foreigner has set foot on this land. Before a reservation and before a flag. So it's time that we start proudly repping who we are. They not like us. They never have been, and they never will be. Because we are the blueprint. We are the original. The originee. Let's continue to stand on business and acknowledge our excellence for what it truly is. It's not a color. It's an identity. A living, breathing, thriving identity. We are not members of a subgroup. We are the descendants of original people here on this land. So rep your tribe, rep your family, rep your city, state, country, whatever. It's all yours, baby. We been here. We still here. and we ain't going nowhere. This is Chief Steve signing off. Tata Chisa, cherish you all. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know what you think below. Yo, Koki, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.